Hey, truth seekers, welcome back. Zach here. Yesterday, March 6th, 2017, we were given more undeniable proof of how the world of professional sports is rigged by the numbers, including professional athletes faking injuries. I just covered this last week with Kevin Durant faking an injury by the numbers. Now, here's the same story, or a similar story, with Andrew Bogut, who was playing his first career game with the Cleveland Cavaliers last night, March 6th, 2017, when 58 seconds into the game, he suffered a season ending injury, in all likelihood. The story now is that before the game, for the warm ups for shooting around, he was wearing jersey number 6.5, 6.5. Remember this number. And they're also emphasizing how he played just 58 seconds before suffering the injury in his Cleveland Cavaliers debut. Now, earlier today, I put out a video on this, but I was not aware of this 6.5. This 6.5 seals the deal on what I was saying about Andrew Bogut in 65. So yesterday, March 6th, 2017, was the 65th day of the calendar year. Kind of like 6.5. In the language of gematria, coding numbers into words, the name Andrew equals 65, the name Bogut equals 65, fractured tibia equals 65, what he supposedly suffered. I pointed out that LeBron James, his teammate, well, for 58 seconds of one game, has a chance to go to his 7th straight NBA Finals. In numerology, 7 represents completion. I've had a theory since last season that LeBron will go to the NBA Finals this year with Cleveland possibly winning again, and that will end a streak. I think LeBron goes this year, and then the streak ends. When you write out 7 as a word, it sums to 65. And in terms of 6.5, when you learned about mathematics, you learned about rounding. This number would round up to 7. So Andrew 65, Bogut 65 on the 65th day of the year, a fractured tibia 65. Teammates with LeBron, who has a chance to go to 7 straight NBA Finals. And regarding the 58 seconds, Andrew Bogut played for the Golden State Warriors in Oakland, who faced the Cavs in the last 2 NBA Finals and very well could face them for a third time. Oakland 58, Golden State 58, Freemasonry 58, Secret Society 58. This by the numbers thing, it's deeper than sports. Remember the man who started the Black Panther Party, his name was Huey P. Newton, started the Black Panther Party in Oakland, Huey P. Newton 58. I was pointing out the other year before it even happened that if Cam Newton went to the Super Bowl and faced a quarterback who'd already been, such as Peyton Manning, Cam Newton, who wears a Black Panther on the side of his helmet, would become the 58th quarterback to start in a Super Bowl hosted by the 49ers in the Bay Area where Oakland is, which went on to happen. And Huey P. Newton and Cam Newton are blood relatives. Think about it. This is Freemasonry that does things by the numbers. The reason professional sports have numerical tributes in them, such as what we're looking at right here, is because it's run by Freemasonry. This is important to them, what I've been explaining for years. So many people come to my work and they think it's so absurd and ridiculous, but they're just having trouble swallowing the pill of truth. My work is undeniable. What I've proven in a very short period of time is that sports are scripted this exact way by the numbers every single day. Real quick, with regards to the fractured tibia, again, the reports where he broke his tibia. Fractured tibia was the common terminology. Fractured tibia also has the gematria of 137, which is the 33rd prime number. Cleveland equals 33. LeBron and James equal 33 in reverse reduction. This injury came on March 6th, a date that can be written 3/6. He was making his Cavaliers 36 debut. The injury also came 98 days after his own birthday, which reminds of LeBron James's tattoo, Chosen One. I think this ritual about breaking a leg is all about LeBron and King James. Think about break a leg as in good luck. break a leg has the same gematria as King James, and last year LeBron James won the NBA Finals on the real King James's birthday by the numbers. As I said, the Cavs would. I didn't flinch when the Cavs were down 3-1. I said, this lines up for a Game 7 on the real King James's birthday. And you know LeBron's going to win on that date. And in perfect fashion, a win by the numbers. The final score of Game 7 on the real King James's birthday, the Warriors lost with 89 points, and King James, the big way, is 89. The Cavs won with 93 in Oracle Arena. 93, the number of Saturn, the keeper of time. Special numbers come up again and again. Also, just want to give you this piece too. I put out the video earlier today talking about the Andrew Bogut injury, the death of Robert Osborne, and the Republicans rolling out their health care bill on March 6th. We talked about how health care equals 45, Trump's the 45th president, and this proposal was made on Trump's 45th day of being the president, where he campaigned on repealing Obamacare and doing something about it. So here's the repeal and replace proposal that they're already saying has a lot of opposition in the Congress. But look, here's the latest headline. They comment today that the bill, the American Health Care Act equals 88 like Trump, like the Republican Party. They comment today that it's 66 pages. And today's March 7th, the 66th day of the year. March 7th, the 66th day of the year, they let us know that the bill's 66 pages. And we've seen all this stuff before. You know, if you followed my work, this is what I've been showing for 3 years. Sports scores, sports injuries, championships by the numbers, news contrived every day by the numbers, and all being done by the Freemasons who rule over us. The people at the top. It's a network of Masons in high places. I'm not talking about your uncle, your father, your brother that's at their local Masonic lodge. We're talking about the Freemasons in high places who own these sports teams, who control our media, who control our government, who control banking. If you learn about Freemasonry, the original bankers were Knights Templar, which were Freemasons of their time. You know, if you understand that banking rules the world, it's very logical to understand why Freemasonry is right there. They've always been right there next to each other. And all these things we're talking about are money. Sports, big money. You know? The people who run Vegas. You think they're interested in losing? To ensure that you win, you make sure you know the outcomes before they happen. You know? Leave nothing to chance. It's not hard to understand why pro sports are rigged. So many people say, why would they rig sports games? I mean, it's not even a hard question. You just have to think you don't even have to think about it. I mean, it's just, how can you not know why they would rig sports games? And honestly, people, how could you not know that sports are rigged? I mean, just watch how ridiculous they are. They're ridiculous every year. Nonsensical decisions that decide games, bogus calls from the zebras. It's always the same, people. Injuries that don't make sense. I haven't even seen the highlight of this, but I'm sure it's bogus. Andrew Bogus. This guy's new nickname. If you think this is a coincidence, I can't help you. Until next time, True 6.